Hi everyone, and welcome back to BSD from our long, agonizing 2-month break. It's been tough, the autumn got worse, and for some crazy reason, I'm still crazy over this manga. Something I find funny is that I'm always disappointed when I read the chapter raws when they first come out, but as soon as the translation drops, I'm blown away, and that says a lot about Asagiri's great writing. So, before we get into things, let's recap. Konogira died, Tanizaki died, Kenji died, Fukuzawa died, Akutagawa was stabbed in the chest, we lost all hope. But being serious, Fyodor gave us an interesting conflict last time we saw him. He made fun of Fukuji's beliefs, saying that uniting humans through peace was impossible, and he's right about that. But what Fyodor wants to do instead is unite them by pointing out a common enemy, ability users. However, this will only work in the short run. Fyodor replies that using one order and combining it with the ugliness of humanity, he will create a new society built on the bodies of ability users. After this, he kills Fukuzawa, and now it's Atsushi's turn to step up to the bat. Thank you for tuning in to this cash update. The chapter starts off with not 2 but 3 amino gozens around Fyodor, which is number 1, very overkill, girl, we get it. And if you're wondering why he did this, if he's able to rip out one from the past, he's obviously able to do it from the future as well, so 3, I think, could be the limit to amino gozens. He approaches Atsushi and starts handing him the page, saying that he can use the back of it because he needs to pay his gratitude to Dazai, which, number 1, dog, can you not talk about him for 2 seconds? Mind you, this is all happening, this entire scenario is happening within minutes, and every few sentences Fyodor goes, well, Dazai was peak, like you could do so much better, get over him. Anyways, I'd like to talk about something I brought up in my Fyodor analysis. I said that he and Dazai are quite fond of each other, and in every chapter, we're seeing more and more of Fyodor's fondness showing through. You see, Fyodor says that thanks to Dazai, he had so much fun in prison that he forgot about his plans, his thousands of years worth of plans, and began enjoying himself. I absolutely love that. This is yet another line that points towards Fyodor's humanity. He is able to pause and simply enjoy himself in contrast to the popular belief that he is emotionless. After this, Fyodor steps forward, hands Atsushi the page, and rips it in front of him. Oh, this poor boy. I'm so sorry Fyodor is an absolute dick, Atsushi. You don't deserve that. But yes, he tears the page and Atsushi panics, sobbing and reaching for the small shreds of it. All hope of ever seeing his friends again lost. But the page is meant to be indestructible and unable to be burned by fire. So how the hell did Fyodor get so buff that he was able to defy the laws of nature? Well, simply because that's not the page. And you may be wondering, then why did Fyodor offer it to Atsushi twice? Listen guys, just because he's morally gay doesn't mean he's a good person. He offered Atsushi that page to give him false hope, to toy with him. Fyodor likes to mess with his opponents, except last time his opponent was his equal, the only person he ever enjoyed the company of, and this time it is an 18-year-old boy. Oh my god. Get your priorities straight, girl. After that, Atsushi is at his lowest, and Fyodor revels in his desperation, turning around and walking away again and commanding Gozen to kill Atsushi and Akutagawa. Atsushi panics, thinking that he needs to do something, but he can't. He can't do anything. He's hopeless. Does he even have a reason to keep fighting? And then, a vision. Oh my god, is this fuck again? Fuck you, Dazai Osamu. Dazai, or rather, the vision, tells him to stop whining. He's a tiger after all, why the cowardice? He doesn't need anything more to keep going. He doesn't need courage or hope because even when he first escaped the orphanage, he didn't have those two. All he had was the clothes on his back and fear. Fear has kept him alive this far. The fear of death, the fear of losing his friends. Early in the manga, we were told that his personal motto is what's better than being alive. Because as we know, all Atsushi has been doing this far is surviving. The vision tells him that the divine being, aka Amino Gozen, will kill everyone in the airport and erase the evidence if he doesn't stand up. It also tells him that Kyoka and Lucy are alive, which, by the way, is not something a mere hallucination can do. If this was just Atsushi's mind playing tricks on him, it wouldn't know that information. And Atsushi stands. Once more, the vision tells him he has everything he needs, and that's when Atsushi realizes who it really is. Now, to answer the million-dollar question, who exactly is it? Well, I have reason to believe that it's a character that has been with us all along, from the very beginning. It's a character that has helped Atsushi in all his lowest moments without him realizing. The vision is Byakko. Think about it, Byakko has always protected Atsushi. When Shibuzawa was experimenting on him, it was her that guarded those painful memories from his mind. Whenever he is at his lowest in a fight, a mysterious vision motivates him and his powers become stronger once more. That's because those visions are being provided by his ability. Those visions aren't just visions, but Byakko giving him a reason to keep fighting. Something I also mentioned on Twitter, by the way, was the way the vision is speaking is not the way Dazai speaks. It's too formal to be Dazai, so I'm saying that the more regal way of her speaking is definitely Byakko. Atsushi says, "You hate me, don't you?" when he is incorrect. She is his protector. She is his ability. Every hallucination Atsushi has always been her. And that's how the chapter ends. Maybe if this is truly Byakko, Atsushi is finally realizing the help that she has provided him. Disclaimer, that's my theory. There's a good chance Dazai just locked the fuck in and ran all the way from France to Japan. Good job, Dazai. I feel like this is the most probable outcome of this chapter, and it also backs up another theory I have. Byakko has existed before, and Fyodor knew her old user. His knowledge of how to use the book is too vast. The way he views Byakko is too familiar. He regards her as a noble being, and he regards Atsushi as unworthy of wielding her. Maybe, just maybe, he knew someone who was more worthy than this scared boy. But I'm not elaborating on that until I get more proof. Until then, chapter over. This one was short but infinitely phenomenal because Asagiri never stops cooking. I had so much fun with this one. But we also have a bonus comic. There's not a lot to say about it. These are usually just silly little additions to the manga volumes. But I find it really interesting that after years of radio silence, we were suddenly given a confirmation on which organization Poe works for, and by extension, that Lucy is also counted as one of Francis's employees. I know it's been joked about before, but he's never outright gone, "Hey, these are my daughters and my estranged gay nephew." And I've been rereading BSD recently because of course I have, and I think we might be getting the revived guild back soon. John's whole arc ended with a promise to come back, and maybe that's approaching. But once again, that's just a theory, a Bungo theory. On top of all that, we got a new Wan chapter. Nikolai looking horizontal as fuck. Sigma looks adorable, and Fyodor is as graceful as ever. And, drumroll please, Untold Origins is getting a manga adaptation. Can you believe it, guys? 2 autistic children, just a month away. And let me answer another much-asked question here. No, I will not be recapping Stormbringer and Untold Origins chapters. I don't think there's any need nor anything I could add that hasn't already been said by the novels themselves. So for that reason, we're not doing that. Sorry to anyone who was hoping. Next month is yet another new chapter, and I am proud to say I spent all my savings on the Harukawa art book while paying twice the price of it for delivery. And I will be annoying about it, so don't test me. As always, my comments are open for discussion, civil discussion that is. You guys can discuss among yourselves or why you think I'm incorrect in any way. Remember to be respectful, remember to enjoy a good conversation, and I'll see you all next time. See you all next month with another summary. Bye-bye.